Welcome to Prolive, Better Results by Appointment. My name is Marilyn Coates, and I am your co-host for this evening. We are so excited to be here at our SkinCeuticals Skin Lab by Plastic Surgery Associates right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yay! I am joined this evening by the fabulous and the wonderful Dr. Eyde. We've had so much fun getting to know each other today. Dr. Eyde is a board-certified ENT and facial plastic surgeon. Dr. Eyde, you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Well, first of all, thank you, Marilyn, for having me here at your first Prolive in person at our beautiful Skin Lab by Plastic Surgery Associates. I am the medical director of the Skin Lab, and I'm also the medical director of our downtown location, which is a flagship SkinCeuticals Advanced Clinical Spa. It's called the Grand Pearl Spa.
Awesome.
I know.
Oh, we're so excited. As Dr. Eyde mentioned, we have been speaking a lot about integrated skincare. That is really our goal and our mission here at SkinCeuticals, to really help you accelerate those goals and those results, right? And we know it's so important to make great skin easy, and that's really our mission
and motto, yes.
And our motto for our skin labs. So we have some footage from earlier.
Yes.
We have a video that we like to share. It's so nice in here, and I really want everybody to kind of get the full essence of what it means to be in a skin lab. So can we show that video?
And what's great about this video is it kind of shows the patient experience. It's truly great skin made easy. When our patients come in, the first thing we do is give a comprehensive skincare evaluation by one of our highly skilled providers. Our professional team includes estheticians, nurses, physicians. And so after that comprehensive skincare evaluation, making sure that we're meeting each patient's individual goals, then we bring them back to the treatment room to provide them with one of our signature aesthetic treatments based on the recommendations and our skincare goals. And then the final step, last but definitely not least, is integrative skincare. And we take our patients to this beautiful tester bar behind us, where we then come up with a personalized home skincare plan. That is just the absolute necessary component of the full circle approach to our patients.
We had the grand opportunity to see you in action earlier today.
Yes, that was very fun.
It was really fun. And we had a patient that was in your treatment room.
Correct.
And we really got to see what integrated skincare looked like in person. I think we have a video of that. Can we bring that video up now?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yes, this patient came in and she was looking to relax some of the lines of expression on her face. And so we did a treatment with a neurotoxin. And in this video, I believe I'm explaining some of the post-treatment care, which is the HA intensifier, which I'm very excited to apply post-procedure. I feel like it's extremely helpful for patients to be able to maintain the results that they receive in our in-office treatments.
Absolutely. I am a licensed esthetician of over 20 years, closer to 25 years now. And what I would always hear my patients say is, how can I just look more youthful? How can my skin look refreshed?
Right.
How can I look my best self, right? And it really is the magic of the home care, which is why we have paired these products tonight. You mentioned HA intensifier, but I want to first talk about one of our hero products that's put us on the map, right? So CE Ferulic is definitely that one product that made us the antioxidant authority.
Correct.
Right?
It's like the gold standard.
It is.
Of vitamin C antioxidant protection for the skin. And as you were, I'm sure, about to say, is that it's the synergy of three powerful antioxidants.
Yes.
We have the vitamin C, the vitamin E, and the ferulic acid, and the three in combination is what's going to give you a very powerful effect to the skin.
Yes.
And I think we have some before and after.
We have.
That we all love a good before and after, don't we?
They really tell the story. And what I like to really remind people is that when we perform our clinical studies at SkinCeuticals and we show you these results, we're showing you average results. We're not even showing you, the results that someone may achieve 1 in a million, right? Because we want the average person to see that if they are diligent with their home care and that they follow up with this integrated approach, that they can have these wonderful results.
And that's why we personally choose to partner with our SkinCeuticals partners, because they give realistic results. We want to see realistic results, not just the home runs.
Right.
We want our patients to achieve these results, and we want to be able to show them that if we are diligent with our products and maintain this home skincare regimen, that we are really going to have long-lasting results. Because that's ultimately our main goal, is that we're maintaining fresh, healthy skin for the future.
And you and I talked a little bit earlier about how much we love this product. We talked about the synergistic blend of the pure L-ascorbic acid, as we mentioned, and 15%.
Yes, vitamin C for those who...
Vitamin C, that pure L-ascorbic acid. We also talked about the ferulic acid really stabilizing and fortifying the vitamin C.
Yes.
And that vitamin E.
Correct.
Right? That is going to be just lovely for the skin that is a little bit drier, that starts to see maybe some fine lines. Everything that you're going to address with your neurotoxins and the neuromodulators.
Correct.
Yes, this is a wonderful, wonderful complement.
And one of the things I think that people don't realize is that the 3 powerful antioxidants together are like 8 times more effective than just vitamin C alone.
Absolutely.
And so that is why this is the gold standard product.
Absolutely. We also talked about how SkinCeuticals is backed by academic science, right? And that Dr. Sheldon Pinnell, who's our founder of SkinCeuticals, he really put us on the map for the Duke parameters of antioxidants. And he talked about those 3 Ps and really found that it made our vitamin C and our antioxidants bioavailable for the skin. So really what that means for you is that the skin can receive it. It can receive all of the benefits. And you were saying that you love that 4th P. So the first P was for purity. So it's pure L-ascorbic acid. The second P was for potency, for that, right? The percentage that we're going to use. And then the last P is for pH, because we want to make sure that it's pH balanced, that it can actually be absorbed by the skin.
Yes.
You had another P that you wanted to talk about.
Enhanced penetration or enhanced absorption of the product
absolutely
allows the product to stay in place for up to almost 72 hours, which is amazing, because that's what we're looking for, is this long-term effect.
Absolutely.
But we do still recommend daily use of this product, because our skin is the largest organ of the body, and it is constantly under attack from basically the sun, the years of gravity weighing on our skin, as well as all the environmental toxins that are present that contribute to atmospheric aging. So
I wanted to just give you a little drop on your hand. I had some on mine.
Thank you.
And I just am also reminded by this amber color that it really almost makes me remember that I'm being protected from the sun.
It's beautiful. And people love the way this feels on their skin, and it provides a noticeable change.
Immediately. And we want to use it, as you mentioned, every single day. We really want to drive home that every patient is an antioxidant patient. And there is a reason that we are the antioxidant authority, and it's in this bottle here. But what I want to talk about is really, what do people need to know about neurotoxins, neuromodulators? We know that there's some different brands out there. What's a filler? Why do we need these things, and how do they benefit the skin?
It can be confusing, particularly to new patients that aren't, I have never tried injectables, but the 2 main types of injectables that people come in to see me for, or any of our really skilled providers here at the Skin Lab, are neurotoxins, is how I'm going to refer to them. I can't use their fancy brand names. And then there's also dermal fillers. Neurotoxins are the most popular, and the difference between the two, it can be confusing, but the difference between the two is that neurotoxins are used to treat lines of expression. So our popular lines of expression are the forehead lines. Yeah. The neurotoxins also are used to treat those common lines of facial expression, such as the forehead lines, the 11, or the crow's feet.
Right. And nobody wants to look angry during the holidays.
Right. And neurotoxins also have other uses. I won't go into all of them, but there are some non-cosmetic uses, such as for TMJ, headaches, sweating, and believe it or not, there's even a study that is showing that neurotoxins are effective for lessening depression, which I think is interesting because most people, when they look better, they feel better.
Absolutely. Gray skin is going to make you less depressed, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then back to dermal fillers. Dermal fillers are used to treat lines at rest. So some of those lines at rest are the nasolabial folds, those smile lines. Sometimes we get those marionette lines. And they're also used for tear trough areas, as well as for facial contouring, like the cheeks and the chin line.
Love it.
And jawline and chin. So that's the main difference. Lines of expression versus lines at rest. But the two complement each other so well that we're often finding ourselves doing a little bit of both in addition to our integrative skincare. And going back to this awesome post-injectable system, HA intensifier it stands for hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is one of the most popular components. I mean, there are dermal fillers that are composed of hydroxyapatite, but it's typical that it's the hyaluronic acid fillers.
And it's that hyaluronic acid that we lose. We were talking earlier about losing 1% every year after the age of 30.
1% every year after the age of 30.
Every year. And so we do have a before and after. Before we start talking about this product, because you and I could talk about HA intensifier all day long.
Yes.
We have a before and after that I think speaks volumes. No pun intended. Well, maybe pun intended. About HA intensifier. Can we bring that up? Yeah. So HA intensifier, we have our trademark Proxylane. Right. Along with that, we have some purple rice extract. Yes, and some licorice root extract. This combination, the synergistic blend of these ingredients will allow us to not only plump up the skin, so to speak, right? But to really make sure that we are not depleting the reserves of hyaluronic acid that we have.
Correct. Yeah. And this HA intensifier with repeat use, daily use, can be used twice a day, and it can increase the hyaluronic acid content of the skin by 30%. That's huge.
That is
because
huge.
If we're losing 1% every year after the age of 30, by the time we're 50, like 20% loss of the HA content in our skin makes a huge difference, and that's what patients come to see us for. And so post-dermal fillers, this is just the most amazing complement to our procedures. It really enhances our results, but you do not need to get an injectable to want to use this product.
I'm so glad you said that. And when I say that, really, this is my go-to for my nasolabial folds to really try to minimize the appearance of what we refer to as those crow's feet.
Correct.
You don't always have to go right into the big guns with your injectables.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In fact, I am a big proponent of first starting with, of course, at-home skincare regimen. That is the hallmark of any, healthy lifestyle, is going to give us good skin. So there's a lot of things that go into quality skin, and it's how we take care of it is first and foremost.
Yes, yes, yes. You made a point earlier when we were talking about just kind of some of the misconceptions about injectables on a whole.
Sure.
Can you go into like maybe some of the myths that are associated with getting these types of procedures? And can you help people really relax a little bit about using them?
Well, some of the reasons that patients don't come in is they're quite concerned about like pain with the procedure, or just we have ways to mitigate that. Certainly, we have distraction techniques with vibration. We also can use cool compresses as well as numbing cream, particularly for those patients that are getting, say, multiple injections or a combined treatment with both neurotoxin and dermal filler. So we do everything we can to mitigate any discomfort. And there's also a concern about bruising, which can happen, but with an experienced injector, we do our absolute best to minimize any sort of complications. Probably one of the biggest myths is that you can get a really altered appearance, or
that is really something I want to touch on. When we talk about this in-office offer, it is so important that we are driving our patients to qualified professionals like you. When we say great skin starts here, great skin made easy at Skin Labs, it is easy when you have the right provider.
And that is what SkinCeuticals will partner with the leading medical practices throughout the United States. So it is such an amazing resource because you can go on SkinCeuticals.com, find a provider in your area. I mean, we hope it's Grand Rapids, but if it's not, that's fine. But it really is an amazing resource for skilled, qualified providers. And we feel honored that we are part of your team.
We are honored to have you. I want to get back into HA Intensifier just a little bit more. How would you recommend we use this product? And I was trying to show just the beautiful finish.
Absolutely.
I want to share because I shared on my skin, and I want to make sure that everybody gets to see it on yours as well.
It's really a nice, thick cocktail that just blends smoothly into the skin. And it certainly helps my hands. My hands could use this, but I put it literally everywhere, all over my face. And then in particular, some people are afraid to put it around their eyes, but this product is truly safe for even that crepey, delicate under eye skin because we need that plumping effect.
Yes.
And so I placed it in the tear troughs. I placed it obviously full face as well as the nasolabial folds, and even on my lips. Most people are quite concerned about the fullness of their lips, and this can add some plumpness without any procedures. But if you also have a procedure, it's great. It's a great complement to our treatments. Again, back to that integrative skincare.
Absolutely.
It's like diet and exercise. You got to go hand in hand. And so our in-office treatments with our home skincare regimen give the best results.
Now, when we're talking about glowing skin and when we're talking about getting our skin looking fabulous and healthy, we often associate it with radiance and hydration. I look at HA Intensifier as that workhorse, if you will. It is that superpower that is going to help with our own hyaluronic acid. I want to talk a little bit about our shoppable products. So we know it's super important to come and get that customized consultation, customized regimen after someone has come and done a consultation with you. But it's super important to have this rounded out or robust regimen. No one wants to just stick with a few products. So
Correct. This is a good foundation, but there's always room for improvement.
Correct.
We have our morning routine, we have our nighttime routine. And so the personalized skincare routine is really helpful. And back to your point is you were talking about how this was like the workhorse.
That's the workhorse.
Yes.
That's the superpower.
Yes.
And then we have our hyaluronic acid with
Hydrating B5 gel.
yes,
Absolutely.
and our panthenol vitamin B5. So this hydrating B5 gel is just a perfect complement. I look at it like that instant drink of water on the skin. So this helps to build, and we have all those BNAs. You see those clinical results. And then this can really go as like your lightweight moisturizer.
Correct. For me personally, I love my HA intensifier, but I only use it at night because I have more oily skin. And so I can really just douse my skin in this beautiful product and not worry about extra shine. But this hydrating B5 gel, it is really great for oily skin, as well as if you wanted to use it in combination with other moisturizers, it just locks in that moisture.
So can I tell you, I have been in about three to four cities in the last 2.5 weeks. So I've been on planes. My skin is so dehydrated.
Yes.
This is such a wonderful combination. I did, full confession, I tried to layer on everything I could. Of course, my CE Ferulic went on my cleansed skin. And then I applied my HA intensifier and then sealed in that moisture and hydration.
Yep. And then I'm sure you followed it up with your sunscreen, because every skincare regimen requires a sunscreen.
Absolutely. And we always say that the best sunscreen is the sunscreen that you will wear every day.
That is the truth.
Right? And what we love about Sheer Physical UV Defense SPF 50 is that we have an opportunity to treat all skin tones, all hues, all shades with this product.
Let's demonstrate.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Actually, my hand has already received the vitamin C, and then now it's got the HA intensifier. So kind of like my morning regimen is going on my hand right now.
What we're really doing is we are following all of our pillars here, right? We talk a lot about prevent, correct, and protect. So now this is our protection step. I think I stole your product there.
Thank you. But the best part about this is it's so sheer and lightweight. And some of the biggest concerns about using a sunscreen is that it leaves like a white cast.
Right.
And this just blends beautifully into the skin, and all skin types can wear it without any issues.
Look at that. And what is also really nice about this, and what this means really for you, is that you are going to have just this really kind of matte finish. You want to make sure that you're working it in. I have a lot of product on my skin now.
Right.
So you want to work that in, and you see that it's nice and matte, but your skin still feels hydrated. And we have additional ingredients in this product that are going to help the skin's natural defense boost. Like, we're going to boost it naturally.
Correct. And then you can apply makeup over the top without any issue. It's so lightweight, and that's my favorite part about this product. But I have so many patients that tell me that there's SPF in their makeup, but it's never enough. Never enough. You have to have that SPF layer first. And so, again, start with this kit, and then we can add different products to just really kind of complete the regimen. For instance, the eyes are not included in this, and we have a shoppable product, the eye balm.
Yes, we have. I will really give a shout out to one of our moderators tonight, Sherry. We were talking about how much we just, we pack on the products. It's like, who can put on the most SkinCeuticals products? I do, right? And she said, I really love that we're going to talk about the eye tonight, because one of my little tricks is to not only use some HA intensifier, but maybe even people who have shopped with us often, they have AGE eye. You can layer that right on top. And then again, just like we seal in moisture with our hydrating B5 gel, we want to make sure that we have an opportunity to do that. Actually, I'm going to give you a little bit on your ring finger so we can kind of demonstrate what that should look like in terms of application.
We just like to
first warm
this product up in between our fingers, and then we can pat it around our orbital rim, because this product will diffuse into that crepey under eye skin. So we pat it around that orbital rim, and also we can go around this brow bone a little bit higher, and
I love
might
it.
look extra shiny, but it's worth it to demonstrate how it looks. But
it's quickly absorbed in the skin.
Correct.
And you have just really a beautiful finish to the eye area.
Yes.
And you can go right up into the bone. And I do really want to stress, I know sometimes we want to get right into those areas where we have concern, but we do want to stay right along the bone because the product can travel into the eye. Mm-hmm. Because we're moving right on into our biocellulose restorative mask. We want to show you this mask. It comes in a box of 6. And we have sterilized water and biocellulose fibers that really gives us this beautiful, protective, cooling, soothing mask. And it's a sheet mask, which everyone loves. Sometimes we think that our sheet masks are just there to, look good and help seal in products. But this product is so much more. It's so technically advanced that you're really able to use it right after a procedure.
correct. So we also do a lot of laser skin rejuvenation here at our office. I love how it looks like a little smiley face. And we do tons of laser skin rejuvenation. And after our procedures, it causes a little bit of compromise to the skin. And so this is a really nice protective barrier that is also so cooling and calming to the skin. It's just wonderful. I have been known to wear this out of here and drive home with it after a laser procedure. It does
For Halloween?
frighten people. No, I don't recommend it, but I'm telling you, when I got home and I peeled this off, my skin was no longer red. It just takes the redness out.
It does. And just the cooling sensation, the hydration.
Yeah.
By the time you layer these products, you can just put this on and know that you are getting just a wonderful treatment, just like you would in the skin lab.
Yes.
The nice thing about this as well is that you're not only going to use this post-procedurally, and as we mentioned, there's some people who may not get procedures right away, but you can use this twice a week as a restorative mask.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the one-time use mask. I know some patients have placed it in between the mesh and maybe stuck it in their fridge and tried to get an extra use, but it is supposed to be one-time use.
Yeah, we want to keep this on the skin for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes. And then lastly, we also want to talk about, don't we have one other product?
We do.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really am so deeply appreciative that you are on board with me and in alignment about nighttime treatments.
Yes.
We hear so much about our beloved CE Ferulic, and we are over the moon about it. We can't say enough about it. Again, we've won multiple awards. We're the antioxidant authority because of this product. I know people are in the chat right now talking about how much they love CE Ferulic. I want to make sure that people have an opportunity to also fall in love with resveratrol BE. It is our nighttime antioxidant treatment. And I know that you wanted to tell us some tips and give us a little bit of information about why it's so important to treat the skin at night.
Right. Well, first of all, let's just talk about sleep in general. Sleep hygiene is so important because when we sleep, that's the chance our body gets to repair itself.
Yes.
Whether it's just internally, all of our organs, including our skin, which is our largest organ. And so we need to supplement our skin with the proper ingredients to give it the tools to repair itself. So this is a nighttime vitamin C.
Vitamin C with resveratrol.
With resveratrol.
We even said that sometimes we just refer to it as Reversidol. Because even though we have great coverage and protection with our CE Ferulic, we also know that we are constantly being bombarded by all of those atmospheric, environmental assaults, right? Mm-hmm. So at night, we want to use resveratrol BE that we actually get our resveratrol from the Japanese knotwood, not from the skin of grapes, which I know you were so looking forward to having that wine.
You could have some drinks, but you cannot drink enough to replace the amount of resveratrol that is in this product. So don't even try it.
Like 300 plus bottles, closer to 400 bottles of wine to do that. That's not going to happen.
A little much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So our 1% resveratrol from the Japanese knotwood, and we have some vitamin C, as you mentioned. And what I really also appreciate about this product is that after the day, when, especially in the fall and winter, when our skin feels kind of depleted, our skin is instantly restored. I mean, this has this silky, velvety, almost, I don't know, it's a delicious feeling on the skin. I mean, you can just even see how much our hands are glowing just after we've applied it.
And that's what our patients say, is like literally they wake up the next morning with glowing skin. This becomes just very popular after you try it. So this is a product that if you haven't given yourself a try of the resveratrol BE, then we want you to come into our skin lab, test it out. We can, sample different products, make sure that the quality of the product feels good on your skin, make sure that you're not feeling like it's too heavy. Again, we can develop that personalized skincare routine.
It's about that customized regimen, right?
Correct. I know there are some people, and I think there might have been a question about the layering of the products. And so I think it's really important. This is a great schematic of how we would layer our products.
I love it.
A rule of thumb is typically thinnest to thickest.
That viscosity. We want to look at the viscosity of the product.
Correct.
To determine how we're going to apply it. Yeah.
But sometimes it's also important to realize that those really necessary ingredients for our skin should go first. So the vitamin C, always the first thing every morning. And then
cleanse skin.
After cleanse skin. Thank you.
And we want to make sure that we're double cleansing.
Yes. And then at nighttime, if we are using a retinol, that should be your first product that you apply at night. Thinnest to thickest.
Yes. This has been fabulous. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. And thank you for really empowering us tonight.
It's been so fun. I'm
yeah.
so glad you all came to join us.
Yes. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.